Miscellaneous.
Yo, what's going on? Welcome back to Miscellaneous. Today we are joined by Enoch Oloare, all the way from Indiana Academy. What's up, Enoch?
Yes, sir. We're good. How are
How you doing, buddy?
I'm good.
So the cool thing about Enoch is he actually grew up mostly in Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
You want to tell us a little bit about your story?
So, okay, I was born in Tucson, Arizona. And when I was 3, I moved to Nigeria, and I've lived there most of my life. I did 4th grade in around southern in Tennessee. And then I moved back to Nigeria, so I've been visiting. But in August last year, I moved here permanently. That's why I go to Indiana Academy.
How is Indiana Academy?
It's okay. It's a boarding school, but I'm used to a boarding school. I was in a boarding school in Nigeria.
Uh-huh.
But the thing about that school, the one in Indiana, it's in the middle of nowhere, so it's pretty interesting. It's a new environment.
Okay, I also have a question. So, you told me about
Wait. First up, let's introduce him a little bit more. So this is our friend Enoch.
Enoch, okay.
Yeah. So he has 2 brothers that live in the area, and both of his brothers are young adults. So he comes back from Indiana Academy on his home leave and stuff, and in the summer to come live with his brothers. His brothers live here in Ohio,
Yeah.
and his parents live down in California.
Mm-hmm.
His dad is actually the principal of another Adventist school,
Yes, sir.
but he doesn't like to go there because of the fact that his dad is the principal of the school.
Mm-hmm.
So Devin, what was your question you had for him?
Okay, so you were telling me about something earlier. Do you mind if we talk about it here?
Sure.
Okay, so you found a lady, right?
Oh yeah.
So it sucks that you're not coming to SVA because of that reason, but I'm glad you're happy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to go into any depths about that?
Sure. What do you want to know?
I mean, I don't know, let her, if you're comfortable with her name, just anything about her,
Okay.
maybe we would like to know.
So, this girl, her name's Alyssa.
Shout out to you, Alyssa.
Alyssa, okay.
It was actually second semester of my sophomore year that I started liking her, because I asked her to...
And you didn't tell me this? Because we were like, what girls do you like? And you're like, oh, I don't know. I don't like that many girls at Indiana Academy.
Yeah, you were talking to some girls here at SVA.
I mean...
I saw you, man.
I mean, I was still, exploring some options at that time,
Okay. Keep your options open.
Yeah.
I like it.
So, I asked her to the banquet at, what's it called, at Indiana Academy, and she said yes. I was like, it's pretty cool. Before the banquet, I started talking to her. I started noticing that she's, pretty cool. She's nice, And then we went to the banquet and whatever. And so I actually liked her for, 5 months. And then this school year, let's say, 3 weeks into the school year. No, 2 weeks. I was like, bet I'm gonna just tell you, because I kind of made it obvious that I liked her.
Yeah.
But I wanted her,
which is what's supposed to happen.
Yeah. But I wanted her to hear it from me. So I went up to her. I was like, oh, I know you already know, but I just wanted to put it out there that I like you. And she was like, oh my gosh, I like you too. I'm like, yeah. So
Really?
Yeah. So that's what's up right now. We're just taking it slow.
I like it.
I mean, hey, dude, that's nice. It's
Yeah.
a lot further along than me and Devin are right now. We're both single as we can be. But that's cool. We we got ourselves. We're chilling. We're chilling on this podcast. Having a good time.
Yeah.
Me and Devin.
Good.
We're doing pretty good.
Good vibes.
Good
Yeah.
vibes.
So Enoch he basically we got to know him a little pretty well this last summer. He was here visiting with his brothers, and we kind of got to hang out with him. He came with us to Cedar Point. That's kind of where I met him. Our church youth group did a Cedar Point trip, and Enoch came along, and that's kind of I met him. He came and introduced himself to me, which is actually really nice. I really do actually appreciate it when people come in and introduce themselves to me, because I know it just seems like it's kind of rare that happens.
Yeah.
So thank you for that, Enoch.
You're welcome.
I started getting to know Enoch at the Vespers when he started showing me up and everything. Volleyball races.
Oh yeah, no, this dude's he's actually Enoch's pretty athletic, dude, and he can do
backflips and stuff.
Yeah, he can do a really good backflip. Devin and Enoch actually raced at a Vespers we went to, Enoch won, of course.
No, wait, hang on. We gotta explain. Like,
Okay,
if it was a 50 meter run, I would have won.
It looks like it was pretty close to a 50-meter run.
But when it was the first race, it was like that much of a difference.
The first one was really close,
And
but he
then
won. Second one, he got pretty far ahead, so he kind of gave up.
I gave up.
Okay, so let's hear it from
They're
both
both
sides.
really fast though. They both can take.
Devin's,
I'll give him that.
Devin's competition, but you know, the first time we raced, it was about like 60 meters, and like I accelerate pretty slow, like
super slow.
super slow.
I thought I had him beat. I was like, oh, he's not that fast. And then I see him from my peripherals, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, so it was about like 60 meters, and it was like tight. It was close. But then we increased it a bit to like 80, like 75, you know?
Something like that.
And then I had to put some steps on my boy Devin, you know? Yeah. But Devin's pretty fast. He's fast.
Thank you.
Yeah. All
right, well, that's enough about Enoch, our special guest.
I just want to say I really like Enoch, dude. I think he's really chill. He's funny. He's a good dude.
But now let's get to you, Torvy.
Get to me?
Yeah, so you just got back from senior survival. How was that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so me and Devin have been able to post a podcast for the last like week and a half to 2 weeks because we've just been super busy. Me especially. Yeah, senior survival. That was a blast. It was one of the most fun trips I've been on so far in my high school. I don't want to say career, but like so far in high school, it's one of the best trips
high school
I've been
experience.
on. Yeah, just being able to. I grew closer to a lot of the guys in my class. We got to stay up super late at a campfire in a fire pit that we like made ourselves, which is really fun. We stayed up to like I don't know, probably like 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, almost each night. Ton of fun. Just got close to a bunch of people. We're not really supposed to talk about like the challenges and events we do for some reason.
Do they like do the same ones? Like
I mean,
sort of.
Yeah, like, I asked them. They said they do like about the same schedule every year, so about the same
that makes
stuff.
sense.
But yeah, no, it was a really really good trip. Not just for like how fun it was, but like I felt like really like spiritually connected to God and to my friends. Just being out there in the wilderness. There really is something about just being in the woods and just being able to feel that, especially with your friends. Just being able to feel that presence and being able to go closer to people and go closer with God. When you're like, when you're just out in the woods, there's just something about that. It's really amazing.
Speaking of friends.
What
so
friends?
The Google Drive scandal.
Oh.
Would you like to tell us about that? Oof. Care to explain?
I don't know. Before the podcast, I thought it'd be fine if I talked about it, but now I'm rethinking it.
You don't have to. You don't.
It's pretty bad. Okay, so let's just say, my friend Aiden and I, we have a lot of fun.
Shout out to you, Aiden.
When I'm with Aiden and it's just us two, I can get pretty bold and I do a lot of really crazy stuff that I wouldn't do in front of most people, and it's pretty stupid. So he was taking a video of me at Senior Survival. It wasn't that bad. Well,
are you sure about that?
I'm not gonna be ashamed of this. I'll just come out and say what I did. So he was taking a video, and then I mooned the camera, full moon. So what? The camera saw my butt. Okay, it happens all the time. With Aiden has endless videos of my butt. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest about it. It sounds really weird for people who are just listening. Yes, it is very weird. I know, but it's just a thing. Okay, so that happened, and Aiden is our senior class historian. So all the pictures somehow on his camera that he takes automatically get uploaded to our class Google Drive. So all three of my class sponsors have seen my bare butt now. Yeah.
It's a petite one.
It's pretty embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie. It's a petite one.
You do you, bro.
That's pretty embarrassing. But yeah, that did happen.
That's embarrassing.
I mean,
but you're
to be honest though, like I'm cool with it. I understand. Like I'm a dumb teenager. I can do stupid stuff, especially when I'm with my friends. You know, I kind of get a lot dumber and stuff and do some pretty stupid stuff. So I don't know. I don't think I regret doing that. However, I do wish Aiden didn't have that posted on the Google Drive. I don't really care if people see it. I just didn't want him to. It's just. Obviously, it's not his fault. He didn't mean to post it on there. So I love you, Aiden. You're cool. But yeah,
What about you, Enoch? Do you have any embarrassing stories?
Yeah. Okay. Actually, every time people ask me what's the most embarrassing moment that's ever happened to me, I can't usually think of anything. This is pretty far up there.
Yeah.
I might actually start using this as an example of that.
You just talk.
Because you know, like people usually ask those questions, like what's the most
Yeah.
you know.
Now that you asked me that, like, you caught me off guard. So I'm trying to think.
Come on, dude, think deep.
Yeah, I really can't think of anything myself.
Most embarrassing.
I'm
I don't know.
I think.
I think more embarrassing things happen to people who put themselves out there more.
Yeah.
I walked into the girls' bathroom one time and I actually used the restroom.
Nice.
And the girl was washing their hands.
What?
And she's like, Devin, what are you doing in here? And I was like, oh my gosh, like it was. I did not realize that there was no urinals at all, and it was actually embarrassing. It happened in middle school.
Was it at the school or at a school?
It was like during we had a break in class and everyone went to the restroom and I just like they're both right next to each other. And I just happened to walk into the girls' restroom.
Yeah.
And I used the restroom. I went in the stall just to go pee. And then I walked out and the girl's just washing her hands. And she's like, Devin, what are you doing in here? And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I run out of the
I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
Yo,
That was pretty embarrassing.
that's crazy. I can't. Embarrassing stories. See, I feel like most people have had like public voice cracks, but I haven't. Like,
Oh, that happens to me in choir all the time.
I haven't had one of those voice cracks yet. I don't want one to happen, but I feel like it's coming. I'm gonna be giving a presentation or singing or something, and it's gonna happen.
I don't usually get the voice cracks. Like my voice just not allow me to go that high. Like, if I go high, nothing comes out of my voice. So
I get a lot of voice cracks because I sing. So I like try to do a lot of warm ups to try to like increase my range. And so when I'm doing that, I like end up cracking a lot. So especially in choir when there's like high notes, like I always want to try. I'm always gonna try to hit the note whether or not I know I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be able to hit it. My voice is gonna crack. I don't really care. Like you try to get over the embarrassment that your voice is gonna crack in front of people and it's not that big of a deal.
yeah.
I mean that's kind of life in general. Like you just gotta try things. I mean,
Speaking of your voice,
it's kind of a weird analogy, but like, what do you mean speaking of my voice?
well, like your voice and your music, you know. So you've been like every time we're on FaceTime now, you're always practicing that guitar. You're always singing. Like, you getting any better? Like any new songs learned? Anything like that?
Yeah. So I mean, on that topic, one thing I've kind of learned in the past, like, I don't know, maybe a year, is just to go out and just try things. Like with music. I've talked about music on this podcast before. Like today, for our chapel at our school, we had I did a special music. I played my guitar and sang a song. Now I'm really not that great at guitar, and so like, there's really no way to say that like I should have been out there playing the guitar publicly yet because I'm just not at that level yet. However, I know that like everybody's got to start somewhere. You know, LeBron at once sucked at basketball, got better. Like if you don't try, okay, maybe that's a bad note. LeBron probably was really good at basketball since he played, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Everybody who's good at something at one point had to start by trying something. You got to get over that first hump of embarrassment where you know you're gonna be bad at this thing at first, but then once you get going, keep working at it, good things will come.
I mean, it wasn't like we said earlier. Like it wasn't awkward. Like for your whole like mess ups, because you like really fixed it. Like you fixed it really quick first of all, and you just kept going. Like so. Because if you weren't there, but like he was, as he was playing the guitar, he would mess up a note like on his guitar, and then he would like fix it instantly. He'd just go back and like not have to care. So it was pretty good on his part. Like usually people like they would, like get frustrated with themselves, but Torvy just kept going.
So I'm telling you, dude, it's literally all a mindset.
It is.
Like everything's a mindset. Like when people say like someone's awkward, like or when someone says that they're awkward and they come to me and they say, "Oh yeah, I'm kind of a naturally awkward person," I'm like, dude, like you literally like you're not awkward at all. Like the only reason you're awkward is because you tell yourself you're awkward. If you tell yourself a situation is okay, it's gonna be okay. If you're up on stage performing music and you mess up, as long as you have the right mindset, they're like, oh, you know, it's fine, it's whatever, it's okay. Everyone makes mistakes. I'm up here trying. Everybody on the audience is not up here trying. You know, you just have to have that mindset. And if people do like come to you and like judge you for it, that's on them, because you're the one that's putting yourself out there and trying new things, and you know.
And on that, like this whole thing we're doing now, like this podcasting, it's really been like a I don't know, like
yeah, it's Perfect example.
It's been an exercise for me, like with my like topic building skills, like so.
Yeah.
It's been helping. So like something like that for something I usually struggle with, like just
Mhm.
building conversation for a little bit, like, and this is really helping. So hopefully, like one day, like I'll be do as good as you, Torvy.
What do you mean you do as good as me?
Just be able to talk about anything for like to anyone, you know.
I mean, okay, so
just ask open-ended.
I don't mean
questions.
I don't mean to
I
put
really can't do that though.
I don't mean to put Devin out there, but like Devin has like told me before that he believes that he is that he's a naturally awkward person.
As we mentioned in first episode, Dry Boy Devin. Shout out to you people who call me that.
Dry Boy Devin, man, he's coming back. He's coming back for you. He's changing his life, man. He's gonna come and he's gonna prove you all wrong. Anyways, so what I always say to Devin when he tells me that he's a naturally awkward person is, I say, Devin, like, look, you could say I'm a naturally awkward person too, okay? All the conversations I have with people are not like normal conversations.
But it's like it's not awkward though. It's like
it's not awkward because I don't tell myself I'm awkward. I just go up there.
But you don't give an awkward tone, you know? Like it's not when you go there that confident. When you go there that confident, it's like I don't know. It takes away the awkwardness. I cannot go up there with that confidence. I mean, confidence, yes. Like I need that confidence, so I don't know. I just need assurance.
Confidence is everything in life.
I need assurance in my life. Like if I think that someone doesn't want anything to do with me, or like, then I'm like, you know, they don't want to talk about this, so I'm just gonna take a step back, you know.
And sometimes you gotta, I mean, like I do it all the time. Like if I go and try to like, cause like usually, okay, so especially in high school, like most people, like I'm just being real. Like I'm putting myself out there too. Most of us aren't really that great at conversing. Most of our conversations like consist of like stuff that doesn't really matter at all. They're just like whether it's like stupid puns or joking about like TikToks or whatever. They're just like everything is all like a fantasy world. Like all our conversations are fantasy or are fantasized. If that makes any sense, or at least most of them. I don't want to say everybody. Most of them. So when I talk to people, I strive to try to get people to talk to me about like, you know, topics that actually matter in life. You know, actually having a conversation that will, you know, put me at least a little bit of step forward in life. You know what I mean? Like you should be able to take everything out of every conversation you have in your life. At least that's the way that's what I strive for.
I mean, like, I don't know. I think you need that in moderation, right? Like, I mean,
obviously, you're not going to improve as a person every single time you have a conversation. Yeah. But that's just my mindset that I will. Like, okay. I'm just saying, okay, I'm going to talk to this person about, you know, life, whatever, figure things out. You know, I'm going to get a new perspective from this person. That's just my mindset.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that seems kind of boring, though. Like, if you go, I want to, like, make stupid jokes with you, you know? Like, make stupid jokes with my friends, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, I'm not expecting...
I mean, obviously, jokes are fun. I joke around all the time. Like, I was saying with that video that Aiden took of me, like, I'm a victim of being really stupid sometimes. I get caught up with that. Just that, I mean, I'll admit, I'm a part of that dumb teenager, you know, type of group. But...
One of the advice that I would give, like...
Yes.
For...
Advice.
Enoch advice.
Enoch advice.
For talking, ask open-ended questions. Like... Let's say you were to walk up to someone that you want to meet, and you're in the cafeteria eating spaghetti. You don't go up to them and be like, "Oh, do you like spaghetti?" Obviously, they're just gonna say yes or no. Like, okay, let's say you start with that. Like, do you like spaghetti? They're like, yes. Like, why do you like spaghetti? That's an open-ended question. Like, now they can explain, and then from that explanation, like, you find questions from that.
Yeah.
So, like, if they say, "Oh, I like spaghetti because the sauce," it's like, "Oh, does your mom like make a special sauce, like spaghetti sauce at home?" You're like, "Yeah," and then that can lead to like another conversation about like their mom's cooking and how it's different from school food.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I totally agree with you on that. Like I've realized like the best way I can like start a conversation with someone is just by asking open-ended questions, or just asking questions where I'll get a good response. Why are you smiling at me like that, Devin?
We gotta wrap it up.
Freaking me out.
We gotta wrap it up.
Oh, we almost time. Well, that went by pretty fast.
It did.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for listening to our podcast today. This is me and Devin's only third episode, and we are very lucky to have a very special guest, Enoch, on it.
Sir.
I'm sorry, I don't even know what's your last name.
Oloare.
Oloare. That is an awesome last name.
Wait, what are you saying right? Is he saying it right?
Oloare.
Yeah, that's acceptable.
Enoch Oloare.
Yeah.
Awesome. So yeah, thank you, man. He's just a really cool dude. How long are you here for? Just not that long.
Till Sunday.
Really? So you're only here for? Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, to go back to school.
I appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
What's your Instagram? Go ahead and plug it, dude.
It's my last name Olaore and 3 underscores.
Speaking of shout outs, he just shouted this stuff out. I want to shout out. Actually, never mind. I'll shout this person out next podcast. Okay. Mostly because I don't know his Instagram handle. I'm gonna have to go figure it out for the next one.
Okay.
My Instagram is Torvy_Wilkins. That's TORVY_Wilkins. WILKINS.
And mine is dev.anderson1. And we also have our podcast Instagram,
Yes.
Miscellaneous Talk. We will keep you guys updated on every time we post an episode. So make sure you guys follow us there. See ya.
See ya.
Yeah.
Yeah.